In this video, I want to introduce you to a powerful new concept, the Heaven and Hell Island Framework. We all know what heaven represents, the good life, the ideal outcome, the place we all want to be. And we all know what hell represents, the struggle, the pain, the place we want to escape. Framework 8 focuses on Heaven Island, the vision of the future your audience desperately wants. The structure is simple. How to? Heaven Island vision, without obstacle. Some examples are, how to live a healthy lifestyle without worrying about what you should eat. How to own real estate properties before you turn 30. How to start a business from home without quitting your day job. These are all visions of Heaven Island, the outcomes your audience dreams about. At this stage of the course, you should already know exactly who your audience is. Speak to them as if you're talking one-on-one. That's how they feel your message. Try this framework and bring your audience to Heaven Island. Now that you understand Heaven Island, let's flip it. Framework 9 uses Hell Island, the place your audience wants to escape. Heaven Island is where they want to be. Hell Island is where they are stuck right now. Tony Robbins says people take action faster to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. So if Heaven Island didn't move them, Hell Island will. The structure is X lessons. Group of people. Learn too late. Some examples. 8 important lessons people learn too late in life. 12 lessons college graduates learn too late after they graduate. This framework opens your audience's eyes. It shows them why staying on Hell Island is dangerous and why they must move. And don't forget, end with a clear call to action. If you don't tell them what to do next, they'll just watch your video and scroll away. Use this framework and guide them off Hell Island. Framework 10 is all about emotion, a rant video. Record yourself in the car, walking, or holding a selfie stick. It should feel raw, real, and urgent. You're bouncing between Heaven Island and Hell Island. You've shown them the pleasure, you've shown them the pain, but they still haven't made a decision. So now you know about why they haven't taken action yet. The structure is X minutes for the next Y years of your life. Examples: 5 minutes for the next 30 years of your life, 3 minutes for the next 10 years of your life. It's simple, powerful, and emotional. Shoot this video and push your audience toward a decision. We're going back to Hell Island because fear and urgency move people. The structure is X% of you will ignore this in upcoming year. This hook should feel negative, urgent, and emotional because you're showing them the consequences of staying on Hell Island. Examples: 89% of you will ignore this in 2026. Inflation rates will continue to rise. 79% of startup businesses won't make it to 2027. The cost of running a business is increasing. This framework works because it triggers urgency. If your product or service can help them escape Hell Island, then pushing them to act is the right thing to do. By now, you're familiar with Heaven and Hell Island. And remember, you're not creating messaging and content just to create content. You're creating these with a purpose, to get your audience's information or to get them to buy. This framework speaks directly to a specific demographic. The structure is the ultimate advice for every demographic. Examples: the ultimate advice for every 62-year-old. The ultimate advice for every working professional. Jack Ma's ultimate advice for students and young people. Use this framework with the Heaven and Hell Island concept. Speak directly to your audience, and they will feel it. This is one of the most straightforward frameworks in the entire course. The structure is what to do after, life or business event. Examples: what to do after you retire. What to do after your business goes bankrupt. What to do after a divorce. Yes, the hook sounds negative, but your message should be filled with hope. You are the hope. You are the guide. Convince your audience to choose you. In the beginning of this course, we talked about copywriting formulas, and none of them started with introducing yourself. You always start with a hook. This final framework in part 2 is why unconventional action is good if you want desired result. Some examples are: why not going to college is good if you want to be an entrepreneur. Why lifting heavy weights is bad for your body. Why having a lot of followers doesn't mean high income. Use the Heaven and Hell Island concept here. Show them why the unconventional path leads to Heaven Island, and why the traditional path keeps them stuck in hell.